What did you say? You said, "Oh yeah, I understand." And I said, "Huh? You understand?" He's like, "Yo," and then you were questioning me and the validity of my behavior. You were saying they basically questioning my actions.
Are we not supposed to understand where our friends are coming from and understand the full scope of a situation? Granted, we were only listening to your side of the story, and yes, on a computer, somebody else's side, but we can't counter ask a computer questions. We can only counter ask the person that is present questions.
We can only counter ask questions when our experience with the person
No, you can ask questions all day.
Have shown.
You have everybody that sits on this couch.
Stop shaking your hand.
Because I got one hand.
Stop shaking. No,
everybody.
Stop shaking your hand.
Everybody that has sat on this couch, you have not met prior to sitting on this couch, which means that is a new encounter. And you come with your research or whatever you get on the computer, and then you start asking them questions.
I play devil's advocate, and I ask them questions based opposing to their opinion and to their facts.
I don't oppose. I ask
you
questions.
You asked a question, and I answered your question. But when you started to agree,
when did I agree?
You said it. I understand means I agree.
No, it doesn't. Those are two different words for a reason.
Explain.
Dictionary.
What does I understand I agree mean?
You got a phone in your
No,
hand.
no, you tell me.
No, I'm not a Google. But they're different words.
No, you meant the same thing. I understand. Yeah, I forget. That's right.
Now
the
that
energy.
I agree, I
energy.
understand.
So you felt energy. So you can't ask a question, but you can feel energy through a laptop. Yes.
You said the same thing.
I didn't feel no energy.
She's so passionate.
I thought it was laughing.
When I say it, it's a problem.
I thought it was very funny, but I was laughing. I told you my penis got hard. Did I not? I told you that stuff turns me on.
I'm sorry.
Come on. You can't say that.
You guys are... My penis did get hard from that.
Do that.
But
different type of friends, man, you know?
Yeah.
G-Money was aware... let me say this to G-Money as an example. G-Money understands all parties. He said, "Yo, Flip, I get it. Flip, I get you. I get everything." But G-Money bases his opinion. You know why his would be valid? Because he had the experience and he saw the bad side, the good side to make an opinion. When a person only sees one side of a person, they should not make an opinion or agree with somebody speaking negative. It shouldn't. Because where does it derive from? Where does your opinion derive from?
What information that was exposed to me?
What about the experience that you had with the person?
I didn't say you were a bad person.
Yes, you did. You directed
said
it.
you
We
were a
have
bad
the camera. Lewis, send me the footage. We have you on camera, and I watched it. That camera right there. Look, that camera right there records everything. Yes, without your permission. And we have you. It's a setup. You're set up.
So set me up.
And it just made me think like a person who MVP. She said, "Yo," she kicked the trophy over. I don't want the MVP award. God.
This is you talking about your erection, bro.
Yeah.
So we don't know why you gave her the MVP, but what it sounds like is it leading in your favor.
So now you turning on me as well.
I'm just going off the facts that's being presented.
Face value.
No, off what you just said.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with your face.
No. But you going off what was just said just now.
Just in the moment, as a witness in the moment.
So let me ask you a question.
In the moment. Thank you. As a witness in the moment. What I witnessed.
You need publishing to get that right. That you don't get cleared on that.
No, that's fine. It's yours. It's
off.
definitely yours.
It's my line.
Basco, let me ask you a question. You'll listen to something, right?
I'll listen to something.
Yes. And then knowing the character of a person, would you automatically say that you understand or agree?
Don't use agree, because that's a lie. I did not say agree.
You said, "Yo, I would you, knowing the person, let's use G-Money for an example. Knowing who G-Money is, our experience with him. Somebody say, "Yo, G-Money, man, he's saying something completely opposite of how G-Money is." There's some truths in it. Some truths.
You even admitted to the truth.
Some truths.
A lot of them.
No, it's not.
Majority of them.
I mean, all truth that was said. If there was truths. Some truths that's mixed with a lot of lies. But we listening. But we know G-Money. When did you say, "Yo, I gotta," before you say anything, wouldn't you be like, "I gotta look into this a little more, man, because that's not G-Money. I can't see G-Money doing that." Based off of the experience that we had with him?
You're asking me my personal...
Your opinion? Yeah.
I would take it with a grain of salt. But
Respect.
I have to respect the fact that there is something called the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde syndrome. that who he is in front of me may not be who he is behind the back. So we don't know. So you have to put
This is
This is very true. I don't know who G Money is.
That's a good one.
If he gets liquor in his system, I don't know. I've never seen it. But I will say, but I will say that, you know.
Take off the mask. Show me some respect. Take the mask off. Because now you talking about.
Well, I don't want to be threatened.
Wow, that you're threatening his whole
I'm
life.
doing this for everyone's safety.
We're in a pandemic and you're forcing him to take off his mask?
I'm following New York City guidelines.
He's talking.
Yeah, my mouth is still. So this is New York City guidelines during these times. I want to make sure that we're up to, you know,
We are all 6 feet apart.
You're really close to me.
You got to touch knees. But all right. At the end of the day, that is my rational thought process, how I like to evaluate things, and hopefully that shines light to what you're asking.
Okay. Okay.
So you're saying people can't make a educated guess on a scenario without knowing. I'm asking the question.
And I had to get you.
You can get me. I'm asking the question.
Every time you had a conversation with me, when you told me a story about somebody that you dealt with, I always, based off my encounter with them, always questioned. I can't believe that. No, G, no, that doesn't make sense because my encounter with them wasn't that.
All right, so
let me finish. Allow me to finish.
You ain't even
until
let him
I
finish.
until I allow him finish.
So.
Yeah. If he don't ask the same question, that means he's finished his first question. If he goes into the second question, that means that he took from me. Hold on. Wait.
It has to do with what you just said. Can I?
Until I saw it for myself, then I said, oh, okay, I see. I saw it. But he can attest to this, that even you can attest and said, nah, G, get out of here, G. I'm telling you, I'm a person that I have to see. Because my face value with the person didn't make me experience that. So I'm not going to agree with something bad that they say about somebody because their energy is there or because they're passionate. That means you may feel something, I can see that.
No, you can't 100% agree with the person. No, you can't because you don't know. Yeah, you can 100% agree.
Exactly.
But you can without knowing both parties, you hear a story, you could create your own educated guess.
Based off of what, G?
Off of your personal. That doesn't mean it's 100% right though.
Personal what?
That's your own personal opinion.
It has to be based off of what? Experience?
No. I'm saying like this. If you put person A, person B here, right? And it's just say these are the stories.
Yeah.
You can create your own personal assumption or guess or educated theory about okay, who's right or who's wrong or whose side you're gonna go on. A and B. You don't know who person A and person B is, but you can go okay. This is your story. Okay, I feel like person A is valid. I don't know neither one of the backstories, but it could be proven wrong if you get into the details and learn both parties.
Space Ghost situation and me. You knew both of us, yes?
Yes.
You were stuck in the middle, yes?
Yes.
When I told you how I felt, you said that, and not to get into too much detail, you didn't really understand or couldn't see that because your encounter with him was never like that. You remember the initial stuff? Mm-hmm. I can't believe that something doesn't really make sense to me, Flip, because your encounter, even though it happened, you still didn't believe it. Because the encounter with him, the person that you've dealt with, you couldn't imagine that you knew me. So I can see, Flip, you really called it something because your history, you see the face values I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Michelle, I can equate it. Michelle never had a bad encounter or nothing about me.
So she can't 100% give.
And the passion that she put in under, I understand, the energy. It kind of threw me like, okay, what are you basing this off of? Because your encounter with Trevor QueenzFlip Robinson was always positive and love.
Right.
That's what I'm basing. Not saying she can't have an opinion. An opinion would be like,
okay, makes sense then. Got you.
Hey, first time, long time. Your initials are TQFR.
My initials is THEDR.
Okay, cool.
Trevor Harold Arrow D. Cordova Robinson. The doctor. Yeah.
Cool. To bring back to your point that you stated earlier, where you said you can only go off the interaction you have with the person.
Yes, sir.
After hearing such information, to me that sounds like a form of denial, an initial form of immediate denial that you go into because you don't want to take it to the point of no, that can't be. I don't feel it's like you don't want it to be true, rather than you having to find out.
Respect.
And that's just something I wanted to tap in. Thanks. Someone's gonna go.
Stop. Let's go. Stop. Got to get at you now.
So,
Because it's use an example.
answers.
Gotta be careful with these examples.
Make them good.
For example.
Different conversation.
Yeah. See. All right. So yeah.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying is that face value and yeah. Y'all talk to me. I bring up the fact. I bring up people. I bring up real life things. Face value.
Okay.
Dealing with these people that we deal with. The point of the matter is this. We sat here and listened to 30 minutes worth of footage of somebody bashing QueenzFlip. Right? G Money response was different from Michelle's. And G Money was aware of both parties. Michelle, in my opinion, should have just listened and took it in instead of giving an opinion, because her encounter with me was never anything of negative, anything, I mean, we play around, anything.
I wasn't here for that, right?
No, you wasn't. Anything of sort. So you're agreeing with a woman because of energy and woman power?
Agreeing
Ha!
is the
Let me
wrong
finish.
word. No, because you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. I did not agree with
She's yelling
anyone.
at me.
Because you're overpowering
I'm yelling at
everybody's
him.
opinion.
Michelle, please.
This is not fair.
Agreeing with somebody, listen what I'm saying. Michelle is a great, I can't take anything away from her. Love who she is. But that right there made me have to look at something different. Like, hold up.
I was actually uninformed of anything that happened previously, so I just literally timed in blindly. But I'm understanding the situation, and Michelle, you're actually out of pocket for that.
What the heck?
She sitting there, and she was questioning me. She was questioning me like.
He left. He left.
Wait, hold on. Let me talk.
He doesn't want to hear you anymore. He walked out.
You can't do that.
He
Let me
walked
finish.
out.
And I get
He
it.
walked out.
The only thing I give Michelle credit for is playing devil's advocate. I give it to her. Like I give it to her. She pulled a flip on flip, but because I was so comfortable, because I'm talking to a person whom had nothing but great encounters with me, I thought I would get an unbiased ear.
It wasn't biased.
Not an ear of, oh, she's a woman and she speaks passion and she's this, not even knowing the backstory, but basically understand, I feel her. Yeah, it's what you said, I feel it. You feel what?
Feel her? That's what I said.
Oh, Michelle, you're not a liar.
Yeah, you're reaching.
You're not a liar.
You're really trying
and you
to
look
spin this
extremely
story.
nice today. Yeah, G got something to say. G about to go in. You get me happy, G.
She said, you said I feel her. I think
You
said
did.
that.
All right, so if I said I feel
I
her,
think you said something. She said you was like, yo, I feel her.
I
I
understand
feel
what
that.
you're
And then I
saying.
stopped. I said,
All right, so can I clarify? Can I finally say something now since everybody want to yell?
can you hold the camera for her, please? Because she wants to speak.
I don't know, man.
Nah, it's her turn. It's her turn. We gotta be fair because I did overpower. G Money turned up on me
Put it on
too.
a tripod or something like that. I don't.
Can you hold the
I
camera?
don't feel it.
JR was my cameraman for a long time.
This is the JR from back in the day.
Is it recording?
Yes, recording.
My thing is, I feel like I should be able to have an opinion on something. Now, I understand if you was not welcoming my opinion and you didn't want my opinion, then I wasn't aware of that. I should have not said anything. But you were looking at me, so I thought we were in a conversation.
We were.
So, with that being said, I heard what was being said. I'm not saying that it's true. I never said that it was true. I never said that whatever was said is true against you. What I'm saying is, based off the passion, I believe that that story is real for that person that told that story. I'm not saying that it's true. You have your version of the story. Somebody else has their version of the story.
Real, but what does real mean? Doesn't real means true?
Exactly. I don't know what's real about that.
If you, Michelle,
What?
if you feel that the story is real for that person,
Like, but not true in the
Shelly,
grand
Shelly.
scheme of the thing. Listen.
Shelly.
Not true in the. All right, so you know how there's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth.
let me see something.
I show you.
She's extremely. What are you so passionate about? You're more passionate about this than me.
Cause I don't like people misusing my words.
Michelle, you sat there. I asked you 3 times. You remember? I counted.
Don't punch your hand in my face.
Oh. I counted.
Clear the table.
I counted. You know why I counted?
Don't touch me.
Yeah. You know why I counted? And I'm gonna tell you why I counted. Because I said, hold on. She said one thing. I said, I stopped. I remember what I did. I looked at G was sitting there. He was looking like, I don't really know. I looked at you again. I agree. I kind of understand.
I understand.
The passion, the energy. You said that.
I understand. I didn't say it was right. I didn't say I took a side.
Perfect.
So if it's real,
Back up
if
a
it's,
little.
oh, you saw that?
But then you stuck on the table though. That's not good.
It's because I'm short.
If it's real to the
Impact.
person,
Back up.
I'm a strong guy. I'm a strong guy. You thought that you was
Back
perfect,
up,
yeah.
yes, I did.
If it's real to the
Don't
person,
touch my leg. That's inappropriate.
if it look at her. Look, she mad. Look. No, she tight. On the low, she's tight. On the low, look, she's trembling and shit. You know why? Like at the end of the day, when the truth come out, the truth shall set you free. This woman has had nothing but great encounters, but in the day and age of sexism, of women's rights, of Me Too, we have a woman here that's part of a team fully dominated with men, which all these men here gave her respect, that agreed with somebody that she hasn't even met.
You think this
Well,
is
she met
respectful,
her.
what you doing?
Actually, she met her at
Exactly.
somebody that she hasn't even had a real encounter with. Oh, I understand. Yeah, I feel the passion. What passion? What about the passion for me? I explained my side and you were questioning my side. Well,
Because you're the only one that was present. I can't question
I don't
the other
know,
side.
but why she sounds so passionate? Why she sounds so passionate if that's true? Yeah.
Are you done?
HR, we back. Get out of here. Huh?
What else is it?
Yeah.
Very strong.
Yeah. I made sense today because I was able to make sense to my man G Money, and he don't agree with me half the time. He said, "Yeah, it makes sense."
I don't.
You just touch her. Okay. Oh, hell no!
She get it out of my face.
Yo, whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
You heard what I said.
What did he say? He didn't hear what you said.
No.
What can you?
Yo, Beth. That shit crazy.